Well, yeah, Nick, obviously heartbreak heading back to Raleigh, and they're going to suffer through this loss for a little bit longer. But I think when those players have time to reflect on what this journey has been during March Madness, they're going to realize the impact they had, not just with NC State basketball, but across the country. They've inspired so many basketball fans and basketball players alike, and I think it's safe to say that they are proud of what they accomplished. These last 3 weeks or so have been completely magical, from that ACC tournament run to now the NCAA tournament. And although those seniors that helped this run come to life won't get a chance to build on what they've accomplished this postseason, players like DJ Burns Jr. and DJ Horn told me post-game that they hope they've left this program better than they found it, and more than anything, that they've helped NC State basketball get the respect they feel it's always deserved.
Man, that the pack is back, man. It seemed like those fans, before when I got here, I just used to see how they used to treat us, They used to treat us like we were losers, and I'm like, nah, that's not what's happening around here. So we had to change that around fast, and I hope these guys keep that going.
Yeah, and that respect was the focus of pretty much any player that spoke post-game. They really hope that everyone's taken notice of what NC State hoops can be, and hopefully what the future will be. And Nick, despite coming up 2 wins short of a national title, I think it's safe to say that they're proud. Everyone that followed this team is proud. We're proud. It was so much fun to cover this run. And again, I think when they had the time to get over the loss tonight, they're going to be really thankful at what they were able to do. All this dancing in March Madness, surprising everyone, from those overtime wins to comebacks to really proving people wrong. Obviously a big weekend here in Arizona with the Final Four. NC State on this magical run, winning 9 consecutive elimination games. What do you make of what they put together from the ACC tournament to now the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, it's pretty wild what they've done. They won 5 games in 5 days, which is hard to do. And then everyone's like, okay, they made it. They're coming to the tournament. But no one expected this, and it's pretty a remarkable run. I mean, I've been talking to some of the NC State fans out here, and they're trying to get me to cheer for them. But they were like, I was like, you guys didn't expect to be here, and they were like, no. So I just think this has been such a magical run.
Okay, you said some Wolfpack fans have been trying to get you, a former Tar Heel, to cheer. Is it okay, though? Is it okay for, the state of North Carolina to get behind NC State?
No, they should. I am far removed now. And I'm like on my seat cheering for a lot of these teams, and I'm like anxious. I'm not even a fan, but it's because it's so hard to navigate through the tournament.
Yeah, so of course, Dawn Staley making sure to take this moment and giving credit where credit is due. It's been great to watch Caitlin Clark and all the things that she's done. Awesome to follow the Gamecocks on this 38-0 run to their 3rd national championship. And I know folks in both Carolinas, there back home, Jane, are certainly celebrating all that Dawn Staley has been able to accomplish. I mean, legendary status at this point with what she's been able to do with that South Carolina women's basketball program.
Yeah, I mean, when she broke down and just all the emotion and the release, it was like it was her first one. So really nice to see that for her and celebrate with everyone here. Brittany's wearing Gamecocks colors, so she kind of knew it was coming.
There we go. I love it. And as you mentioned, those emotions, she said after the game, she was feeling everything she had felt last year. Anytime you don't get a win, you don't make it all the way, you didn't finish that season off, you remember what it felt like to lose in the Final Four last year. And for her, it's about making sure she honors her players who commit to her, their parents who support them, and the fans. And so she said she felt those emotions. She embraced those emotions throughout the game and after. And obviously an awesome coach that she is, and an awesome run this year for South Carolina. I was on the court when NC State was warming up. They came out first, felt good, looked good. DJ Burns knocking down lots of shots as he was going through warm-ups as well. Purdue came out a little bit later, and let me tell you, the Wolfpack fans on that side of things, they certainly gave them a hard time. Just everyone excited, everyone ready for this matchup we've been talking about all week long, and the time is here, Nick.
And Stro, you can't see me. I got a little bit of red on for NC State as well.
Ooh, okay.
I do have a question for you, Stro. You got a chance to talk to DJ Burns' parents yesterday. Did you get a chance to catch up with them today? How are they feeling? Any advice for how to handle Big Zach Edey from Purdue?
Well, you heard the soundbite from Miss Tequila. She said, my advice don't get in foul trouble. So I'm sure she has passed that message along to her son as well. I'm sure Coach Keats has also said the same thing, and I'm sure DJ is focused on how he can stay in the game and be an impact all 4 quarters, all the way until the final buzzer. I have not talked to them today. I'm trying to give them a little space, because my hope is we get a win and we get a follow-up interview tomorrow ahead of that national championship. But Tequila and Dwight, so gracious with their time, 2 very proud parents, and win or lose, they're just grateful for who DJ, their son, has turned into.
Let's go Wolfpack. I'm turning in my UNC fan card for NC State
Look at
fan
you.
card. So I'm an NC State fan.
I'm so proud of
this
you.
Week. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Thanks, Stro.
I know wearing the red might have been hard, but I'm proud of you.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Stro.